Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for being here. Our Yin Yoga practice today is a fully supported and very nourishing practice to help strengthen the immune and lymphatic system. These two work together. As I mentioned in my Hatha Yoga to boost immunity, I will put a link on it in the description box below so you can give that one a try as well. We will be covering all the meridians, but with a special focus on the lung and the spleen meridians. The lungs are associated with a defensive qi, and also called Wei Qi in traditional Chinese medicine. And it's like a protective energy shield. And who doesn't need that right now? And physically, it runs through the layers of skin and muscles. It has also been said that mentally and emotionally it extends outwards and even further spiritually if you want to go that far. I truly believe it. The spleen, the defensive qi helps to fight, protect us from pathogens, viruses, bacteria, etc. And the spleen is an also very important part of the immune system as it contains infection-fighting white blood cells. So great practice to do today. The props that we need today are the wall, because the lymphatic system, as I mentioned before, does not have a pump and it runs from the feet upwards. So we're going to give it a boost by doing our first three poses at the wall. And we do need a bolster, cushions if you don't have, firm pillow, whatever you can substitute, blanket, blocks, whatever, keep everything close by in case you need it, okay? Please listen to your body and do what feels right for you as always, and we'll get started. I also have a really nice affirmation that I came across about a bubble of peaceful energy around us, so I will share that with you. So let's get started. Take your hands in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger touching, sitting comfortably, roll the shoulders back and down. Couple of times. And then keep them back and down. Take a moment to come into your space that you're in. Drop your weight. Really relax and soften the whole body. Feel the clothing on your skin. The taste in your mouth. Any scent or smells around you or the space that you're in. And look into the dark space in front of your eyes. Even as your eyes are closed, notice what you see. Really relax and feel. And just imagine being surrounded by a light, beautiful light that is protecting you, keeping you safe. Start to observe the state of your mind, your heart, your emotions, and your physical body. Connect that with the witnessing presence that you are. We're not this body, we're not our emotions. We are the presence that is watching everything. Relax completely. And maybe commit to being fully present and open to the practice that we're about to start. So you can open your eyes and we'll just take a few circling breaths to invite this energy of light and love around us. Take your hands to your heart and then inhale, arms up. As you exhale, create a circle around you and imagining that this circle is a circle of light and love and protection. Bring it back into your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, creating this bubble of peace and light. Inhale. Exhale, as if you're drawing a circle of light and love around you. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhaling love, light and peace. Exhale, tension, toxins, negativity, stress. And then just keep your hands at your heart and notice how you feel. And then we'll open our eyes. And I'll set you up at the wall, with legs up the wall, obviously, first. And for this one, you will need, let's get my bolster here, either a folded blanket, a block, or your bolster or cushion. We're going to do supported legs up the wall. So I'm going to use the bolster, but you can feel free to use whatever that works for you. And if it doesn't work, take the cushion out. Bring your hips to the wall. Start to lay down nice and slow. And start to swing your legs up the wall. Then you'll take that bolster, lift your bottom up, put the bolster underneath your bottom. And we'll stay here for about 3 minutes or so. Once you're ready, and if you need to, bend the knees here if you need to, right? Let go of your arms. Really relax. Really give yourself this opportunity to just breathe and relax. I'm going to read the words of wisdom, the affirmation that I came across a few days ago. I really liked it. Today, I surround myself with a bubble of peaceful energy. I breathe in the energy of this peace all day long. This peaceful energy soothes me and calms me in the midst of whatever stressful situations I may encounter. I feel safe and secure in this bubble of God's light, protection, and love. And I'm just going to share a little bit of this with you during the practice. If you'd like to use affirmation, I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine light, protection, and love. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can let it go and just do what works best for you. Relax and just breathe now. Just a reminder about the Yin Principles. We come into our pose, to our first edge, where we feel something. And in this pose, where you're not going to be feeling much unless you're really tight in the backs of your legs. Then we become really still, let go of all muscle engagement, and then we hold the pose. Really focus on your breath, inhaling love and peace, light. Exhale, negativity, toxins, and stress. We'll take about 4 or 5 more breaths here, completely letting go. Feel supported by the earth, surrounded by divine light, love, and protection. Last exhale. And we're going to still stay at the wall. And here, if the support doesn't work for you anymore, you can release it. But we're going to widen our legs now here. Go only as wide as you can. And if you need to, you can also bend the knees if it gets too strong for you. So listen to your body, please. And I'd like you to take your arms, if you can. If you have any shoulder sensitivities, keep them bent or keep them at 90 degrees like this. But if you're able to, maybe making like a Y shape. So we're starting to get into the lung meridians as well. Here we're targeting the liver, kidney, spleen that run through the inner groin. And then let go of all movement. It's a really nice way to stretch the hamstrings as well, supported way, and the hips, and to open the hips as well. Relax your thighs, face and jaw. Inhale, light and love, vitality. Exhale, tension, stress, and all holding. Just notice where you're feeling this sensation. Discomfort is okay, pain is not. Sharp shooting is pain. Pulling and tugging, that's not pain, it's discomfort. But listen to your body. Softening into your shoulders, arms, your whole body. Imagine if it works for you, imagine being surrounded by this bubble of peace, divine protection, and light and love. We're all in our little pandemic bubbles, these days. So this one for me particularly is the best bubble to be in. Divine light, love, protection. Just a few more seconds left. And then you're going to bend your knees. Take your hands to the backs of your knees. Bend the knees and then slowly bring them together. Feet on the wall. Pause and legs up the wall for a moment. And then we're still doing one more pose at the wall, but remove your support. And here, the closer you are to the wall, the more intense this pose will be. It's like a figure four or pigeon pose at the wall. The further away you are, you can make it less intense. So keep the left leg straight, bend the right knee, and place the right ankle close to the left knee. Now, if you're really feeling it already, press your hand into the right inner knee and push it away. Keep your pelvis, your bottom, your back against the floor completely supported. You'll stay here if you're really feeling it already. If not, start to bend the left knee and only go as far as you start to feel your first edge. So I'm really feeling it right now. I'm going to scoot my left foot higher a little bit. And press that right knee away, or you don't even need to do that because you're supported here. If you like, you can again take your arms out to the side to really work those lung and large intestine meridians. So already been here for a little bit, so let's begin your breath work here, inhaling maybe to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 6 to help you stay in this pose. Keep your right foot flexed to protect the knee. Inhaling light, love and peace. Exhale tightness, toxins and stress from the body. And this is working the liver again, kidney, as they kind of intertwine here at the groin area. The sensation on the inner leg will be, and the top of the leg will be the spleen and stomach meridian. Soften into your shoulders, your back. Drop your weight. Breathe and relax, please. Just be aware of the type of sensation it is. Is it moving? Is it changing? Is it hard or soft? Really great way to improve hip flexibility. And we'll finish one more breath here. And release the right leg, straighten the legs again, and take a moment to feel the flow of qi perhaps, blood moving downwards. Notice the right and left leg. Then bend, keep the right leg straight, bend the left knee, placing the left ankle towards the right knee. Stay here or bend the right knee until you start to feel a strong sensation on your left glute, left outer thigh and hip. Flex your left foot, please, to protect the knee. Find your arms. If the arms behind you is getting too much for you, listen to your body. You can even place them on your chest and belly or just by your side, 30-degree angle. But to activate that defensive chi, try to keep them back behind you or at a 45-degree angle. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine light, love, and protection. And you can add that visualization to this affirmation. Beautiful moonlight light surrounding you. I am safe and secure in this beautiful light, divine light, protection, and love. Try to remain as still as a mountain. Once again, begin to observe the sensations in your left hip, bottom, outer thigh. Simply watch and relax. This is such a great pose to do every day, twice a day, because we're sitting so much. Our hips get tight, glutes get tight, lower back and hamstrings all get tight. One more breath, please. Feels really yummy for me. And I'm going to release, straightening the left leg, the right leg, arms by your side. Just pause for a little bit and notice each side, each leg, and feel. Do you feel energy moving, a pulsing, tingling, perhaps at your feet, warm sensation. Then bend your knees and just kind of have the soles of your feet together and just move those knees back and forth, flapping them like butterfly wings, allowing that lymph to move upwards. And then bend over to your left side or right. Just here for a little bit before we do our next pose. It's important to rest on your side or even on your back when you do legs up the wall poses to get everything back into balance. You don't feel dizzy when you come up. And then support yourself as you come up. We're going to do our next pose, and I'm going to give you options for this one as well. So the first option is a modified version. Actually, I don't know if you will need it. So you're going to straighten the left leg, and you're going to scoot back to the wall. So you'll bend your right knee and try to bring it as close as you can to the other knee, whatever works for you, if you can. Take your hand into the calf and just both hands and thumbs and roll the calf away. Put your hand underneath the knee and just kind of pick it up and then place it down. This might be enough for you. You may need to prop it up, prop the knee up to protect your knee. If you're getting sharp shooting pain, you're not going to do this pose, and I'll give you another option. But otherwise, you'll stay here, just lean back at the wall. If you're not feeling anything, move further, and you'll feel something, okay? So you'll stay here. This is one of the options. If this bending doesn't work for you at all, you'll do this on your belly, like this, grabbing hold of the ankle or your pant leg, having the other hand out to activate the lung meridian, and you'll relax the muscles. But this one, I'd like you to try this half saddle, it's called. If it doesn't work, just do the other variation. The one I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bolster, and I'm going to prop it up even a little bit higher. Put another block or cushion, half cushions, whatever works. Same thing, I'm going to bend my right knee, move the calf away. So find the pose that you're going to do. If this works for you, great, you can do this, but it might be a little bit too intense, especially if you haven't been doing this pose at all. So pick the one that works for you, and we're only going to be here for 2 minutes. Well, not only, but the other poses we did for 3. So go ahead and we'll start. Once you're settled, close your eyes. Relax your arms. Maybe you can have your arms at 90 degrees for this one if you're on the bolster or cushions. Whatever pose you're in, just drop your weight and allow yourself to be focusing on the breath. Inhale to a count of 4 or 5. Exhale to a count of 6 or 8. Getting into the spleen meridian and stomach meridians to help improve the function of the spleen and stomach. As you rest on your back, you're also giving your kidneys a chance to restore. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine protection, light, and love. I am surrounded by this light, energy of light and love. Couple more breaths, please. Always releasing if you need to. This is another great pose to do regularly as you're even opening up the tightness in the chest here. So whatever pose you're in, you'll slowly start to release. Have your hand underneath your right knee and really take your time to unwind that right knee. Give it a little nice, loving massage. Take a moment to feel. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So find your pose, do the same pose you did on the other side. Move your calf away from the thigh, lift up the kneecap slightly, bringing the knees as close together as you can. Do the best you can in your body. It's okay, whatever is completely fine. And then we'll drop our weight and let go again. And next time you do the practice, you can, if you haven't done the bolster supported one or cushion one, use as many cushions as you want, really firm pillows, and go as high as you can to try this version. Breathing in light, love, and peace, and surrounding this light and love around you. Exhale, breathing away pain, negativity, pollutants, toxins, stress, viruses, everything, letting it go. Relax your legs and thighs. Finishing one more breath, please. Feels so good. I just want to stay here, but I won't. So slowly, if you're on the bolster or cushions, easier to support yourself with your hands on your side or hold onto your mat, roll over a little bit to the right side, and then unwind that left knee. And give it some love and attention. Gentle rub. Pause and feel. Know that you've sent your spleen lots of fresh oxygenated blood, prana, or chi, life force. So we're going to come into our next pose, and again, it's going to be supported. So you'll need your cushions here and your blanket. I'm going to use my blanket because of my knees. I'm going to put the blanket underneath my knees. And here, the bolster is going to go under our chest. This is called frog pose. You're going to need some space to stretch your arms out. So coming back. So I'll show you again two versions. The first version is with your toes together and your knees are aligned over your hips. Then you're going to rest your chest over the cushions or bolster. Forehead can come down. If the forehead is not touching the floor, put another cushion here. Pause the video if you don't have them. And then take your arms forward. And you want to try and kind of lean towards the heels. So this is the first version. This is tadpole, supported tadpole. The next one is you'll have your feet apart. So, and I'd like you to move your feet away from you, so towards 90 degrees towards the other side. So turn them at an angle, but knees are over the hips. And then again, same thing, chest over the thighs. And this gets into the hips a little bit more. So do what works for you in your body. If it's too much for your arms, widen the arms a little bit more, keep a little bend in them. We'll try for 3 minutes. Let's see. And remember, it's your practice. Do what feels right for you in your body. And exhale and relax. Getting into the hips here. Little inversion and getting into the lymph nodes in the underarms, the chest. Getting into the lung meridian through the arms, the large intestine. Breathe and relax, soften and release. Really let go into the support. Let go of your hips. A little external rotation of the hips here. I am surrounded by divine light, protection, and love. Please listen to your body if you need to release sooner or modify. Just less than half a minute left. Soften those arms. Drop the shoulders. And then take your time to come back to center. Release the bolster. If you're comfortable, sit on your heels. If not, just sit cross-legged or straight legs out to notice how you feel. Really feel your mind, your heart, and your body. And imagine that light, bubble of light and peace and peaceful energy around you, protecting you. And then we're going to move into our next pose. We've done this one. The other video that's really good for the immune function, the yin one, is the fall yin that I did, I think. Yeah, it was the fall yin because we targeted a lot of lung meridians in there. So for this one, I'm going to use my blanket, but you can use a block like this, or even your bolster if you want to go really high. I'm not going to do that. So it's supported fish pose, and we did that in that other yin class. So you're going to fold your blanket in half, and then again in half, and I'm going to make a roll the width way, but if you don't want it too much of a height, you can roll it lengthwise or use your block. This is going to go underneath our shoulder blades. So you're going to place that here behind you and start to rest so that the roll or the block is underneath your shoulder blades. And you can always adjust. You want to come down so that your shoulders are on the floor. I need it a little bit further up. And then again, you're going to take the arms behind you. Listen to your shoulders, especially if you have any rotator cuff-ish sensitivities. Have them by your side. If you can go higher, great, to a 45-degree. If you can go further back, whatever works for you. But we want to try and get into the heart. We'll also be getting into the heart meridian. That's what we're doing here. The lung meridians as well. So go ahead. Set the timer. This is one of my favorite poses. And then let go of your shoulders. Soften your face. Whole body. Try to lift your chin up slightly higher, so we're getting into the lymph nodes in the neck area. But it's more about working the meridian lines as we're starting to clear blockages in these energy lines. If they're blocked and the chi, especially the defensive chi, is weak, then that's when we start to suffer from illness, and there's dis-ease in the body and disharmony. Follow your breathing. I am surrounded by divine light, protection, and love. Inhaling 4 or 5, light and love. Exhale 6 or 8, stress and toxins, negativity. Finishing one more breath, please. Slowly bring your arms by your side. If they were up, bend your knees and roll over to your side into fetal position. Give yourself a hug or rest on your arm. Move your blanket away from you. And then you're just going to give yourself a hug as you lie on your back and just do a little rock from side to side, massaging your back. And coming to center, tuck your chin in and just do a little head lift as a counter pose for the upper back and the neck. Inhale, exhale. Our final, well, not our final pose, Shavasana will be the final one, but reclined twist. So again, we'll use our support for this one. So I'll give you options again here. If you don't want to use, or you can have it to the side actually. So bringing the bolster to the left side, you lay down on your back, and you'll cross, this is one option, twisted roots, cross your right leg over and lay the knees on the bolster and taking your right arm out to the right side. Left hand can be on the bolster or the knees, or even both arms can be up at a 45-degree angle or 90. This can be really intense for any shoulder sensitivity. So listen to your shoulders, please. Do what works for you. Next option is a one-legged twist, having the whole lower leg on the cushions and then twisting over, or do both knees with support underneath, okay? So find your, and then halfway, we're going to turn our head the other way. So go ahead and we'll start. Long, smooth breath in, and long, smooth breath out. So we'll turn your head to the other side now. Sorry, if you were looking to the right, you're going to look to the left. Forgot to mention that before. Really not too much of a big deal. And then let's begin your breathing again. And if it's not comfortable with the head turn, keep it in the same direction as it was before. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine light, protection, and love. And we'll finish up coming to center. Pause and feel. Just noticing each side. And before we do the other side, I just wanted to, we missed out on one pose and I really wanted to do it. So let's do that. You're going to take that rolled blanket if you still have it rolled up, or your bolster. Come on this side here so you can see. You're going to place that bolster right near your hip. You're going to lay down on it. And then you're going to take your right arm underneath and take your left arm up ahead. So right palm facing up, left palm, left arm is overhead. We'll just be here for a couple of minutes. So go ahead and start that pose, side stretch, getting again into the lung meridian with the arm movement. I think I'm going to use my bolsters. I'm going to start for you the timer. And the top leg can straighten or it can be bent. The bottom leg is bent. So this way you're getting into your psoas or your hip, front hip muscle as well. Inhale and exhale. And remember, if the top arm, if it gets too much for you, you can have both hands together. See what works for you. Even rest your head on another pillow next time you do this. Just relax. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Be in your body. Feel your body. Feel your heart. Your soul. And then we'll slowly release. Use your hands for support as you come up. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Exhale with a sigh if that feels okay for you. Notice your mind. Feel refreshed, perhaps. Then we'll do the other side. So you can keep the bolster where it is. I'm just going to move so I'm facing the camera. Go ahead and settle, sitting to the middle of that bolster or cushions or rolled blanket. Lay down on it. Take that left arm underneath your right. And here again, if you want head support to lay your head, you can. The other arm will go on top. Top leg can go back. You can slightly flex the top foot. Inhale and exhale, and even move your top shoulder back a little bit. If that works for you in your body, trying to get a little chest opening there. Turn the corners of your mouth up and drop your weight. Smile and relax. I am surrounded by a bubble of divine protection, light, and love. I am safe and secure in this bubble. Protection, light, and love. And then slowly start to bend both knees, the top knee, and come up, supporting yourself with your hands. Take a moment to feel, relax, close your eyes, and just feel that flow of energy, or imagine that you're feeling it if you're not. And then we'll finish the reclining twist on the other side. So taking your cushions to the left side, roll over. Taking it to the right side. Getting my right and left mixed up today. And then pick your twist, twisted roots, crossing over the left leg, both knees, or one knee. Keep it on the support. And let's breathe here. Looking to the left first, if you can. Take your arms behind you again, if that's available to you, to activate the lung meridian, to strengthen that defensive chi. But first part is to listen and respect this body that you have. It's the only one you have in this lifetime. Just by doing the Yin practice and this restorative kind of type of practice, you're strengthening your immune system. So don't worry about not being able to take your arms behind you. Exhale all the tension, negativity away, toxins. Soften. Turn your head the other way if that works for you. I'm safe and secure in this bubble of divine protection, light, love. Finishing one more breath, please. And then release the leg off of the support. Allow your knees to touch and feet apart. Hands can be on the belly. Notice how you feel. And then take if you want support for your back, you'll put your cushions underneath your knees for Shavasana. Get comfortable, get really warm. Another way of keeping that defensive chi working properly is to avoid cold drafts. Especially when you go outside, you want to be really snuggled up. And then let's get started in our resting pose. Legs as wide as your mat. Palms turned upwards. And we'll begin to rest here for a few minutes. You can always stay longer, remember. As long as you can for Shavasana, at least 10 minutes if you can. Otherwise, we'll be here for 5 minutes for sure, hopefully a little bit longer, we'll see. Drop your weight. Relax the whole body from head to toe now, softening the face, shoulders, arms, chest, belly, bottom, hips, legs and feet. Just imagine that you are surrounded by divine light, protection, peace and love. Create that bubble around you. Feel it in the body, below you, beside you, above you, around you. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine light, protection, and love. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine light, protection, and love. Begin to become aware of your experience without labeling it. And then deepen your breath. Gently move your fingers and toes, head from side to side. Bring your knees into the chest. Give them a hug and rock from side to side. Resting on your right side or left side, if you like. Today, whatever works. And slowly come up. Sit on your support for a closing meditation. Keep your eyes closed. Start to notice how you're feeling. Notice your mind. Perhaps it's very calm and clear and quiet. This is a glimpse of our true mind, the higher mind. Notice your heart. Perhaps it's more open. Your body, noticing the body, and maybe it's more freer. Taking one last time affirmation. I am safe and secure in this bubble of divine protection, light and love. Feel this light around you, imagine it, protecting you with love, beautiful light, so nothing negative can enter it. Stay here longer if you like, otherwise bring the palms together and rub them briskly. Cup them over your eyes, looking into that dark, quiet space, the boundless space which is who we really are. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down the front line of your body, and bring the hands to the heart. Let's share this peace and calm with everyone in the world. May all beings be peaceful and calm, healthy and strong, and may all beings feel a light of divine protection and love around them at all times. Namaste. Thank you everyone for doing this practice with me. Remember to do it often, and even if you just do a few, it'll make a big difference. If you do like the practice, remember thumbs up, share, and subscribe. See you next time.